Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis bumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan. Tuloy-tuloy lang,
Kakayanin na lahat na harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin.
mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat, kahit ang pawis bumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat.
Attacking of Sampurna against the points back. Sampurna with the bump. Oh! Game breaker! At the moment, Mike Jefferson Sampurna. And that's it! Congratulations to the Taguig Generals. They will advance to the best of 5 finals.
KBA Luid trying to hold on, and this is a battle for the right to face the Taguig Generals in the championship round. Answer Khan, the floater is good and one! And the celebration is on for KBA Luid Pampanga.
The Taguig Generals are ready to go. Everything going right for the defending championship, but they will be going up against a really good KBA Luid Kapampangan team.
We are moments away from
And
tip-off.
this is going to be a good one.
Finals championship round is set. Generals going up against KBA Luid in the tahanan ng tunay na homegrown ng NBL Pilipinas.
Good evening, NBL fans! We are live on Aliw Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. Welcome to Game 1 of the Best of 5 NBL Pilipinas 2023 Season President's Cup. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Here at the Dueñas Gym South Signal, Taguig City. Now let's meet tonight's protagonist, beginning with a team playing very well on their first NBL season, the KBA Luid Kapampangan. An aggressive player from Minalin, Pampanga, Jericho Isidro. His determination makes him indestructible. Angeles City pride, Mark Emmanuel Tungkul. A scoring point guard and a great finisher. Also from Guagua, Pampanga, Mark Jasper Manalang. Showing agility and an upright defender from San Fernando, Pampanga, Miko Rainster Santos. Another firecracker hailing from Porac, Pampanga, Paul Aldrich Toquero. A swingman who's undoubtedly one of the vital pieces of his team from Angeles City, Brian James Song. Followed by a courageous big man from Angeles City, Marlon Huico. A skillful and confident player, He is one of the mainstays running on the backcourt from Guagua, Pampanga, Cyrus Antiza. Next up is the reliable big man from Sasmuan, Pampanga, Calvin Swing. A rim protector and dependable from Angeles City, Maiko Huico. A high-powered two-guard all the way from San Fernando, Pampanga, Jeric Neil Villarente. One of the most explosive players, a rookie, but playing like a metal-tested player from Guagua, Pampanga, Lancer Angelo Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, the KBA Luid Kapampangan. Now introducing one of the pioneering teams and the 2022 Chairman's Cup champions. Make some noise for your Taguig City Generals. A lanky and a high-flying forward from Upper Bikutan, Larry John Mayo. Securing the shaded lane with his height and might from Barangay Wawa, John Reynald Yasa. A do-it-all big man showing dominance and brilliance from Palingon Tipas, Jonathan Lontok. He's running and gunning on the backcourt from Upper Bikutan, Christopher Azares. Providing quality minutes in the game and passionate player from Barangay Bagumbayan, Edsel Galoy. A swift and a fast-moving performer from Ligid Tipas. In his first NBL Finals appearance, Mark Edison Ordonez. He's the tower of strength who delivers when it's needed from Barangay Hagonoy, team captain Kevin Oliveria. A competent playmaker from Barangay Bagumbayan, Nicolo Paulo Alcantara. A dedicated player from Barangay Ususan is a get up and go, Henry Luis Subido. Next up is another hustle player from South Signal, John Mark Gabiran. A supreme gunner from Barangay Tanyag, Fidel Castro. One of the toughest defenders in the league from Barangay Bagumbayan, Noel Santos. A two-way player and one of the sparks of the team, Francisco Tanshoko. A hard-working and savvy big man from Western Bikutan, Zuarto Mamaluba Jr. A ferocious combo guard and a clutch player, Dan Anthony Natividad. A Spitfire guard from Barangay Bagumbayan, the floor general, Batman Harvey Subrabas. a formidable player from Barangay Ususan, NBL 2022 Chairman's Cup Finals MVP, Mike Jefferson Sampurna. Ladies and gentlemen, your Taguig City Generals. Now may we request everyone to please stand. And please remove your caps as we start this game day with the NBL prayer.
Almighty and loving Father, we humbly come before you today with hearts full of gratitude and hope as we gather to lift up the National Basketball League Pilipinas into your loving hands. We recognize that you are the giver of all talents and abilities, and we acknowledge that every victory and success is ultimately from you. We pray for the players, coaches, and support personnel who are dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in this league. Grant them strength, good health, and endurance as they prepare for each game. Instill in them a spirit of unity and camaraderie that they may work together harmoniously, supporting and encouraging one another. Lord, we ask for fair competition where the athletes showcase their skills and entertain the fans. May integrity and sportsmanship prevail on and off the court. Help them to respect the rules of the game, play with passion, and display the highest level of discipline and character. We pray for the fans, the heartbeat of the league. Bless them with joy and excitement as they cheer for their favorite teams. Grant them patience, understanding, and respect for one another, regardless of their allegiances. May this league serve as a unifying force, bringing people together in celebration of the sport they love. Lord, we lift up the organizers and officials of the National Basketball League Pilipinas. Grant them wisdom, discernment, and guidance as they lead and make decisions that will shape the future of this league. May their actions always be driven by fairness, transparency, and the best interests of the players and fans. Above all, we pray for your divine protection over everyone from harm, injury, and any negative influences. Surround them with your loving grace, comforting them in times of defeat and uplifting them in times of triumph. Finally, Lord, we acknowledge that regardless of the outcome, you are in control. Help us to remember that sports are a gift, and the true measure of success lies in the character and values we exhibit. May the National Basketball League Pilipinas be a platform where individuals are inspired, dreams are pursued, and your name is glorified through Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Manatiling nakatindig, and to bring in the Philippine flag, here's KBA Luid Kapampangan Lancer Khan and Taguig City General Mike Sampurna. Let's sing all together the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please remain standing as we give respect to the team's hymn, starting with to sing the Kapampangan hymn, the KBA Luid Kapampangan. They just rendered the Pampanga hymn. Thank you very much, KBA Luid Kapampangan. And they gather as well to sing the Taguig City hymn, Your Taguig Generals. Thank you very much, Taguig City Generals. Now both teams at the center court for the sportsmanship handshake. And you still have time to warm up before the tip-off.
Yeah, handa handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa, sa alab na puso laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, tapas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi
Attacking of Sampurna, gets the points back. Sampurna with the bump. Oh! Game breaker! Moment, Mike Jefferson Sampurna. And that's it! Congratulations to the Taguig Generals who would advance to the best of 5 finals.
KBA Luid trying to hold on, and this is a battle for the right to face the Taguig Generals in the championship round. Lancer Khan, the floater is good and one! And the celebration is on for KBA Luid Pampanga.
The Taguig Generals are ready to go. Everything going right for the defending championship, but they will be going up against a really good KBA Luid Kapampangan team.
We are moments away from
And
tip-off.
this is going to be a good one.
Finals championship round is set. Generals going up against KBA Luid. Hindi tahanan ng tunay na homegrown ng NBL Pilipinas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NBL President's Cup Season 2023. NBL ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown as we're getting ready to kick off our finals here in the NBL President's Cup Season 2023. Last two teams standing, and these two teams will give us a show this evening as they're getting ready for Game 1 of their matchup, the KBA Luid Kapampangan against the Taguig Generals, the 2022 Chairman's Cup champions. Good evening, everybody. My name is Andre. I'll be here for you guys the entire way of this ball game. And we have, again, as I said earlier, our last two teams standing. And wow, these two teams are neck and neck in our standings. And of course, when it comes to points and stats, I'm going to talk more about that later. But it is a thunderous tussle to the championship, to the title between these two teams. So I'm so excited for you guys to join us here wherever you guys are watching through the NBL Facebook page, through LU23. Thank you guys for all being here with us tonight on a Friday night for an exciting matchup between KBA Luid Kapampangan and the Taguig Generals. So let's take a look at the road to the finals for the KBA Luid Kapampangan. As you can see, it's their first conference here in NBL Pilipinas. They won their debut game against Taguig Binyan, and that would continue a trend here as they finished number 1 in Group A with a record of 6-3. And then when it came to the postseason, they also defeated Taguig in 3 games. They won it on their home floor in that last matchup against the Taguig team. Again, finals appearance in their debut conference. So what an achievement so far for the KBA Luid Kapampangan squad. And of course, we're going to be talking about a lot of players for these squads as they're getting ready to face a very veteran team as we take a look at the road to the finals of the Taguig Generals. As we see that the Taguig Generals, as I said earlier, the 2022 Chairman's Cup champions, the reigning champions here in the NBL, as they're a very well-oiled machine. As we know, they're a veteran team here in the NBL, as they have nothing to prove already, but these guys want more. They can taste it as they finish number 1 in Group B, 7-1 record. But that one loss is very interesting, as they only lost to the team that they're facing here in the finals, as it was a come-from-behind victory from the KBA Luid Kapampangan to beat the Taguig Generals for their lone loss of the conference. So that makes things interesting here in this final series, as it's not going to be a cakewalk for the Taguig Generals. As we take a look at the team comparisons between these two teams, as I said earlier, statistically these two teams are 1 and 2 in most of the categories. Taguig Generals points, 3-point field goals, rebounds, assists, number 1, 7th in blocks. Meanwhile, KBA Luid Kapampangan, look at that, 2nd in those categories, except in assists. They are 6th in assists, only 2nd in blocks. But as you can see, they're a very good defensive team, as both of these teams have their strengths and weaknesses. But as you can see, they're not far away from each other. 100 points, 98 points for KBA Luid. Percentage-wise, from the 3-point field goal arc, almost the same. Even in rebounds, they are just almost the same here. So again, very close when it comes to the team comparisons between these two teams. So it can still go either way. And of course, it's going to all matter because of certain players that have stepped up for these teams. Talking about KBA Luid Kapampangan, this guy has just shown out here in his debut conference here in the NBL, just showing us he's one of the brightest stars here in the NBL, and he's practically a kid. This guy is still young, still a lot of basketball in front of him. Talking about Lancer Khan, as you can see, shooting from the outside, shooting from the inside. Very athletic young player for KBA Luid Kapampangan is Lancer Khan, and take a look at that. Conference averages for Lancer Angelo Khan, 24.3 points per game on a very efficient 45% field goal percentage, 26 from the outside. But again, it's the all-around game. 5.6 rebounds, 4.0 assists, 4.3 steals per game. That really stands out, as he's a two-way player, two-way star for KBA Luid Kapampangan. But speaking of stars, let's turn it over to the other side of the court, to the Taguig Generals, as we talk about Mike Sampurna. Yes, that's a name that we're not surprised to see when it comes to the top players here in the NBL, as Mike Sampurna has just proven himself throughout the years as a dominant player here in the NBL. Again, he's a 2-time NBL champion with the Taguig City Generals. So this guy knows how to win, is a winning player for the Taguig Generals, as he averages 16.6 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 4.6 assists. So an all-around game for Mike Sampurna. But what stands out is that field goal percentage. You rarely see a guard have 64% field goal percentage in a conference, and he's doing it this conference very efficiently. And we expect Mike Sampurna, one of the leading statistical points getters for the MVP race, as they get ready for finals game 1 against KBA Luid Kapampangan. Let's turn it over right now to our on-floor announcer for our starting lineups.
This is the first best-of-5 final series of the NBL Pilipinas. Live on Aliw Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. Let's meet now the starting lineups first. For KBA, Luid Kapampangan. At forward number 6, M. Tungkul. Power forward number 9, Miko Santos. Starting at guard number 10, Paul Toquero. Point guard number 20, Cyrus Antisa. Playing center number 24, Michael Huico. The head coach of the KBA Luid Kapampangan is Reniel Cabrera, assisted by Elmer Gonzalez. Now the starting five for your Taguig City Generals. Power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Coming in at center number 7, Kevin Oliveria. Forward number 21, Fidel Castro. Point guard number 69, Batman Subrabas. The other guard number 12, Mike Sampurna. Their head coach is Bing Victoria, assisted by Mixon Ramos. Our game officials for this game are Rolando Francisco.
And again, game
Arvin
1, best of 5 series with the KBA Luid Kapampangan and the Taguig City Generals. Take a look at our starting lineup for the KBA Luid Kapampangan. Antiza, Toquero, Wico, Tungkol, and Santos. For the Generals, Subraba, Sampurna, Oliveria, Mayo, and Fidel Castro. As our game gets on the way. And first possession will head to the KBA Luid Kapampangan. Again, a best of 5 final series between these two squads. KBA Luid Kapampangan giving or dealing the Taguig Generals their only loss of the conference. And of course, Taguig wants to show that they can survive as KBA Luid Kapampangan gets the first bucket of the game. Antiza with a mid-range jumper. Full court defense now by KBA Luid Kapampangan, and Subrabas just breaks away easily. He gets it to Sampurna. Sampurna drives inside, takes a contact, gets the basket! What a move by Mike Sampurna, powering his way inside. Again, Sampurna and Khan were the players that we highlighted to start the game. And both teams looking to them to lead into a victory today. KBA Luid attacking. Nice move inside. Back-to-back baskets for KBA Luid. Full court defense now. But it's going to be against Harvey Subrabas, a very good ball handler for the Generals. And look at that. Sampurna was wide open. Oliveria didn't see him. Castro, though, outside. No. Ball ends up with Subrabas. Harvey Subrabas. One-handed floater. Falls down. Again, the energy here at the June Dueñas Gym in Taguig City. These fans are excited that their team is back in the finals. A chance of defense now roaring here in the gym. Corner. Inside. KBA Luid loses the handle. Ends up in the hands of Oliveria. Fast break opportunity for Sampurna, but ball gets tipped away. Good defense from Wico. So again, both these teams can put points on the board. The question is, can they defend, as Castro missing his first 2 attempts? But this guy can get hot though. It can get also on those cold streaks. Castro gets the basketball after a wrong pass. Castro loses it. Gets taken away. Ball will stay with the Generals. Castro brings the ball into Subrabas. Mayo. Ooh, that's going to be an offensive foul on LJ Mayo. Warding off the defender. Mayo gets called for his first foul of the game with 9:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Antiza being guarded by Subrabas. Shot from the outside, too strong. Battle for the board ends up with KBA Luid. Put back, no go. Mayo secures it. Mayo trying to go all the way. Nobody stopping him. Mayo for the layup. No. Oliveria inside. But he gets fouled down low by Tungkol. Almost a great end-to-end action play from LJ Mayo. First team foul on KBA Luid. Sampurna brings the ball in. Subrabas to Castro. Pass a bit too low. He gets double teamed in the corner. Ball will stay with the Generals. Nine seconds on the shot clock. Subrabas trying to find somebody to pass the ball to. Sampurna trying to slither his way in. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Has to do something. Sampurna pulls up. Jump shot is good for Mike Sampurna. Wow, talk about a big shot. Sampurna had nowhere to go. Still gets the ball in. Antiza inside. KB Luid trying to pound it down low. Basket doesn't go. Oliveria secures the basketball. Subrabas. Nobody stopping the ball handler. Subrabas all the way. Drops it off. Oliveria lands it. Sampurna. And Sampurna 6 points already in this ball game. Mike Sampurna not disappointing us. Hot start. KB Luid fires from the outside. No. Rebound by Mayo. Mayo's just gobbling up every rebound right now. Sampurna. Ooh, he loves these one-on-one situations. Spin move. Highlight play for Mike Sampurna. That was a highlight spin move from Mike Sampurna. 10-4, a 6-point lead for the Generals to the delight of their home crowd. Handoff. Antiza driving, losing the basketball. Shot clock violation. Taguig with the basketball. Ooh, referee stopped the play because there was a shot clock violation first, so play had to be stopped without the possession. And Taguig will have the basketball back with 24 seconds left on the shot clock. But again, take a look at this. Sampurna, crossover, spin move, layup. Too good, like Sampurna. Subrabas goes to Castro. Down screen by Oliveria. They're trying to find an open man. Sampurna. Ooh, bad pass, turnover. Good defense by KB Luid. Drive inside, leans in, layup gets blocked by Mayo. Castro, open three. No. Rebound. Ends up in Santos. That would have blown the roof off this building if Castro made that three. In the corner, drive. Good defense by Taguig. Sings it out for a three. That goes in for KBA Luid. Much needed basket for KBA Luid Kapampangan. Sampurna again, one-on-one. Spins again. Fakes this time. Hangs in the air. This time doesn't get it to go. Gets the ball back. Castro all the time in the world. Makes a three. Taguig gets the three back. What a pace we've had here in the first quarter. Almost the halfway point already. Long two. That goes in. KB Luid making their shots from the outside. Santos drains a two. Subrabas. Tough D. Good defense by KB Luid. Gets it to Mayo. Mayo with the lane. Kicks it out. Castro. Make it two. No. Castro's had his chances. And looks like he's going to get subbed out. Drive inside. No. Quero puts the ball on the floor. Foul first. As KB Luid Kapampangan draws the foul. Take a look at this three by Toquero. Stops the run. But Castro on the other side makes a three of his own. Castro started off slow here. Just one out of his first 5 shots. New bodies coming in. Dan Natividad checking in for Taguig, as well as Coco Tanchoco. Meanwhile, on the other side, Lancer Khan finally coming into this game for KB Luid. Down by 4. Khan hangs in the air. Inside. No. Good defense by Natividad. Natividad to Tansyoko. They get it back to Sampurna. Sampurna with the lane. Hangs. Fires. No. Ball will go to KB Luid. Oliveria gets subbed out by Jonas Lontok. Take a look at this. Hangs in the air. Just couldn't get the English to get that shot off the board, but what a start by Mike Sampurna. Still in the ball game though. The lone starter along with LJ Mayo for Taguig. Meanwhile, Lancer Khan swinging the ball around. Quick 3, KB Luid. No. Rebound goes to Mayo. Natividad now being guarded by Khan. Lontok. Low post position. That's deep. Lontok. Double team. No. Rebound. Mayo gets the ball back. Mayo posting up this time. Kicks it out. Tansyoko for 3. Ooh! Sampurna. Right place. Right time. Now this is a start. Mike Sampurna with a hot start for the Generals, who lead by 6 with 4:29 remaining in the first quarter. KB Luid trying to find an open guy. Not a lot of time left on the shot clock. 2 seconds remaining. They got to get a shot off. That doesn't count, as that doesn't beat the shot clock. That was late. Nice Kapampangan. KB Luid Kapampangan fails to hit that shot. New players coming in. Fast break opportunity. Trying to find Lontok down low. They like this matchup. Cross-court pass to Tansyoko. Swinging the ball around. Lontok. Nice fake. Steps in. Jump shot. Doesn't fall. Lontok is there. Inside. Jonas Lontok muscling his way in. And we have Santos ensuing. Going at each other. Santos always in the middle of something. Take a look at this. Nice fake by Jonas Lontok. Gets it inside. Santos, and I guess got tangled up on the box out. 8-point lead by the Generals. KB Luid. Where will they go? Losing the basketball. Fast break opportunity. Natividad slows things down. Trying to slither his way in. And he gets fouled on the jump shot. Smart play by Natividad, seeing that the defender was rushing towards him. And he gets the foul call and a chance for a double-digit lead for the Generals early in this ball game. First trip to the free throw line for either team. Natividad shooting 2. First one rolls out for Dan Natividad. Natividad 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Isidro checks the ball in to Andiza. 9-point lead, 18-9. Three-point shot doesn't go. Natividad with some space. Stolen away. KB Luid driving inside. Foul first. That's going to be 2 shots for KB Luid Kapampangan as he was on the gather. Ordonez a bit too late on that foul. Fouls the shooter. So that's going to be 2 shots for Manalang. Manalang 6 the first one. Manalang averaging 16 points a game here in this conference. Drains 2 free throws, cuts that lead down to 7. Full court defense once again by KB Luid. Natividad gets it in the corner. Spins, breaks away from his defender. Isidro with the help. Ball gets tipped away. Will stay with the Generals. Natividad to trigger the ball in. Santos to Tanchoco. Tanchoco curls, fires, gets the 3! What a shot by Tanchoco. Curling on the screen, no dribbles needed. Drains the 3. So the Generals with their biggest lead of the ball game at 10. Lancer Khan still scoreless in this game. Nice pass inside. Khan using the left hand to get that layup to go. What a pass by Manalang. Join the defender. Santos. Back to Natividad. Not a lot of time left, and that's going to be an 8-second violation. Ordonez fails to cross the half-court line, and that triggers a timeout. The first timeout of the ballgame. Take a look at that finish by Lancer Khan. Tanchoco all over him, using the left hand to drain that layup. As we have a timeout, our score is 21-13 in favor of Taguig. Back to the ball game once again. Finals game 1. As Taguig City Generals being led by this guy. Natividad has had some great games for the Generals. He's had game winners. Beautiful assists like that one. As he's just been playing an all-around game for the Taguig Generals. Talking about Dan Natividad. And again, Natividad averaging 13.6 points per game, 4.9 assists. Dan the man, and he's had a game winner here in their home court in June Duenes Gym. So Dan Natividad doing great things, usually off the bench for this the Generals team. As they're up by 8, but the ball is with KBA Luid. Lancer Khan had that beautiful left layup earlier, being closed out here by Natividad. Good defense. Maybe Luid. Screen. Isidro. Corner 3. No. Tip away. Khan can't save it. Ball will head to the Generals. Ordonez. Bringing the ball down. Ordonez doesn't see Isidro. Kicks it out to Santos. Tanchoco once again, quick trigger. Tanchoco almost got that one. Look at that, slithering his way inside. Natividad almost got the steal. Isidro finally getting possession for KBA Luid. They go to Khan. To the corner. Another 3. Kapampangan, no. Ordonez. Getting the ball down. Natividad. Tanchoco, open, fires. Another one, no. Lontok is there for the tip-in. Actually, a 10-point lead. Antiza swinging the ball around. They're looking for Khan, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Isidro on the illegal screen. Natividad was chasing after Khan. Looks like that's the game plan. Natividad is just going to shadow Lancer Khan. Take a look at this one more time. Tanchoco for the 3. He misses it, but look who's there. Jonas Lontok. Easy tip in for the Generals. Nobody boxing out. And that gives him back a 10-point lead. Under a minute remaining here in this ball game. Ordonez goes to Santos. Santos losing the basketball. Ooh. Bad pass. KBA Luid. Missed opportunity right there. Ordonez once again bringing the ball down. He's had trouble against the double team that comes. But they go to Natividad. Stops, pops, jump shot, no. Rebound goes to Isidro. Isidro doesn't see Santos. Drops it off. Oh, Take a look at that. That's going to be a foul. Galoy and Isidro staring each other down. Temper flaring here for KB Luid. Take a look at this one more time. Nice pass by Santos, drawing Isidro in. Isidro a bit too late, hacks Galoy there. And again, talking about the Generals, Galoy is one of the unheralded heroes of this team. Just a solid all-around player. Good size, can put the ball on the floor, can shoot it from the outside. And Galoy makes the first free throw. Meanwhile, Isidro, a couple of mistakes on his part. Couldn't catch the ball in the fast break. And again, turning the ball over after the rebound. Doesn't see Santos coming from behind, then fouling as Galoy goes 1 out of 2. Generals lead by 11. 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Pero bringing the ball down. Again, looking for Khan. Khan again being shaded here by Natividad. Swinging the ball around once again. 3? No. Last shot time here. Taguig has 6 seconds remaining. Ordonez, nobody stopping him all the way. Can't get the shot. That sails out of bounds. And that's the end of the first quarter as the Generals dominate the first of 4. Led by this guy, Mike Sampurna, with 10 points and 2 rebounds already in only 7 minutes of game time. Mike Sampurna, solid outing for the main man of the Generals. Take a look at that. Highlight play for Mike Sampurna to the delight of the Generals crowd here at the June Duenes Gym. We'll be back for the second. Our score is 24-13.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba?
And let's take a look at KBA Luid Kapampangan as Mark Manalang backstopping Lancer Khan here for the squad. Solid season for Mark Manalang in his debut season here in the NBL as he's averaged 16 points a game. Just a solid all-around effort for this guy. Again, one of the main guns here of KBA Luid Kapampangan. Mark Manalang, 16 points, 3.6 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 2 steals a game. All-around play for Mark Manalang. As we start the second quarter with the ball going to the Taguig Generals. Ordonez bringing the ball down. What a crossover by Ordonez. They go to Natividad. Looking for Galoy. Galoy trying to go down low to Lontok. Lontok screens instead. Bringing the ball around. Natividad beats his defender. Pulls up. Too easy. He misses. Gets the ball back. Natividad to the outside. Ordonez lines up the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound inside. And that's going to be a double dribble for Gabiran. He already dribbled the basketball. He was wide open. And Gabiran turns the ball over. So Generals have had their chances on that possession. The Generals coaching staff gets more in there. First quarter field goals, 1 out of 16 for KBA Luid, 10-24 for the Generals. The Generals just getting those shots off more frequently and making them, leading them to this 11-point lead. Lancer Khan takes a seat after only 2 points in that first quarter. So again, the game plan of Dan Natividad shadowing Lancer Khan has worked so far. So drives, nice play. And that's a block by Lontok, but he gets called for the foul as he was beaten off the dribble. Ryan Saul didn't see action in that first quarter. But immediately heads himself to the free throw line here in the second to shoot 2. First shot for Saul, way too short. Barely grazed the front of the right side of the rim. Saul makes the second. Back to a 10-point lead for the Generals. Ball gets tipped. Ordonez couldn't get a handle, but good defense so far by KBA Luid. But the Generals have had the dominant rebounding, have been the dominant rebounding team so far. 18 rebounds already for the Generals, 6 only for KBA Luid. But they've been doing a good job here, crossing the basketball to the half court. Ball gets tipped. Ball will stay with the Generals. Natividad. Inside, nice play to Galoy. Galoy has had an impact here in the second, already 3 points. And a 12-point lead for the Generals. KB Luid has had trouble getting into their sets, trying to find an open shot, as that gets tipped away once again. Again, they have to shoot well for KB Luid Kapampangan. But take a look at this. Galoy just sneaks himself inside. Saul doesn't even have time to react, to jump to that shot. KB Luid trying to drive. They like to use their athleticism. That time draws the foul on Ordonez. Manala at the line. First one goes in. He made 2 earlier. KB Luid keeping within striking distance despite the great play of the Generals. Manala makes 2 free throws. Abiran trying to find an open guy, gets it to Natividad. Drive inside, kick it out to Ordonez. Ordonez, wide open lane, layup, no. Look at that, Gabiran inside, and he gets fouled. That's going to be 2 free throws for Gabiran. So again, rebounding, first to the basketball, all in favor so far of the Generals. Something to take note, KB Luid has been being beaten off the dribble by the guards of the Generals, opening those wide open lanes. They've just been lucky that Ordonez has missed easy layups. But then afterwards, they're not getting to those rebounds. So something to talk about if you're the coach of KB Luid Kapampangan, Coach Rainiel Cabrera. Definitely not happy with the effort so far on the rebounding category for KB Luid, as they've just been out-rebounded so far in this ball game. KB Luid trying to find an open guy. Finally gets a nice shot off the baseline, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Manalang using that right arm to ward off the defender. Take a look at this one more time. Beating Dan Natividad thanks to the air, and uses that right arm so that the defender can't get to that shot. Gabiran has had an impact on the defensive side, on the hustle side here for the Generals. Gabiran finds Natividad. Natividad slowing things down to Sobrabas. Galoy finds a wide open Natividad. What a ball movement. What a sequence here for Taguig. Great ball movement leading to an open shot. Gabiran can't make it. Meanwhile, KBA Luid, they've had some trouble getting into their sets, finding open shots. Lancer Khan back in the ball game. And who else is
Yeah, handa handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak.
Makes the first one. Nice smooth looking shot right there by Jonas Lonto. Both free throws goes in for Jonas Lonto, who heads to the bench for a breather. And LJ Mayo comes into the ball game. Mike Sampurna also in the game. So, now with the basketball. Again, taking a bit of time just to get into their sets, but Lancer Khan finds a way to get them an open shot. So, gets it to roll in. Again, for KBA Luid Kapampangan, a lot of it starts and ends with Lancer Khan. That time, he gets him a great shot. 9-point lead for the Generals. Galoy. Kabiran to Sampurna. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kabiran inside. Doesn't have a lot of time. Back to Sampurna. Jump shot. Sampurna, no. So Brabas gets the rebound. Mayo lines up the three. Mayo makes the three. That's not something you see every day. LJ Mayo hitting a three-pointer. Not known as a shooter, but LJ Mayo makes one there. Inside, Manalang kicks it out. It's been Manalang and Khan. Shoots a three, no, flat shot. So Brabas gets the easy board. So Brabas almost falls to the floor. Khan all over him. They get it to Mayo. That's going to be a backcourt violation as Mayo was on the other side of the line. So Brabas passed it too late. Take a look at this. They don't do a hard closeout. I understand if you're Manalang because Mayo is really not a shooter, but Mayo makes it anyway. And leaves that hand in the air for good measure. The ball will head back to KBA Luid Kapampangan. 3-point field goals, 3 out of 10 for the Generals, 1 out of 9 for KBA Luid. Khan again. 3-point shot, still no go. Sampurna gets the rebound. Sampurna had 10 first quarter points. Subrabas stops and pops. Jump shot is good by Harvey Subrabas. This is the biggest lead of the ball game as the Generals lead this ball game 34-20 after this beautiful looking floater from Harvey Subrabas as Mike Sampurna gets the assist. Biggest lead of the ball game, the Generals 34, KBA Luid 20. Back to the ball game, Taguig Generals. And Edsel Galoy, just a solid all-around player, as I was talking about him earlier. He can do a bit of everything for this Generals team. Shooting from the outside, great defender, can bring the ball down, good size for his possession. Galoy, solid player for the Taguig Generals as he's averaged 14.4 points per game. 78% from the free throw line, 4.6 rebounds. But take a look at that, 50% field goals, 37% from the arc. That's a high clip for a guy who's scoring 14 points a game. And Edsel Galoy has made a spark so far here in the second quarter. As we're back to the ball game, KBA Luid. Back to the drawing board. Let's see what they've drawn up. Khan, they're really forcing Lancer Khan to go right as he has a tendency to always go left. They put up that jump shot is good for Antiza. Antiza has 2 mid-range buckets in this ball game. Subrabas Trying to ward off Antiza. Ooh, losing the handle. Slips. Antiza losing it also. And Mayo gets fouled by Antiza. Take a look at this. Antiza, one dribble. Nice shot by Antiza. One dribble pull-up for KBA Luid. Referees are still discussing something here. Second chance points. This is the big difference in this game. 18 for the Generals, 0 for KBA Luid. So again, that's the dominance of the Generals on the rebounding end of the floor that's led them to this 12-point lead. And we have a timeout called early here in the second quarter. 6:41 remaining. Coach Big Victoria wants to talk things over. We'll be back. Our score is 34-22 in favor of Taguig. And take a look at the Circuit Music Festival. We're inviting everybody to join us at the Circuit Makati Events Grounds. And take a look at the ticket prices on screen as we have Eli Bendia, Bamboo, Zach Tabudlo, Mayonnaise, Kamikaze, December Avenue, and a whole lot more. The best performers here in the Philippines at the Circuit Music Festival. As we're back here at the June Duenas Gym in Taguig City for a packed gym here. A lot of Generals fans enjoying the game so far as their team is up by 12 points. So Porta in the corner against Wico. So Brabas goes to Mayo. Mayo puts the ball on the floor. Tries to drop it off to Santos. Santos can't get the ball. Fast break opportunity. Nice defense by Galoy. Not getting that, not allowing KB Luid for an easy shot. But they're going to take a look at that as an unsportsmanlike foul. It looks like, in my opinion, Galoy was just trying to stop an easy basket from the other team as Wico had an easy layup. So again, we're in the finals. So strong fouls do happen. Take a look one more time. Galoy. And again, it's play on the ball. Just looks worse than it did because Wico fell hard on the floor. But Galoy definitely fouled Wico by hitting the arm. But again, doesn't look like anything. Let's see what the referees finally call here. So just a common foul. As we predicted. Has to be 2 free throws. As Marlon Wico heads to the free throw line. First free throw goes in for Wico. They can bring it back down to a 10-point lead. Second free throw for Wico. 1 out of 2. Rebound goes to Mayo. Mayo just gobbles up these boards. They're not allowing any second chance opportunities. So Brabas has had a hard time bringing the ball down. That's going to be an 8-second call again. So the defense of KB Luid has been working, stopping Taguig from bringing the ball down. It's the conversion that's been a problem for KB Luid Kapampangan. But the defense is there. Khan now with a basketball against Sampurna. And that's an offensive foul against KBA Luid, again on the screen. Toquero gets called for another foul. Natividad coming back in the ball game for Sobrabas. Sampurna. Bring the ball down against Khan. Go to Mayo. Mayo back to Sampurna. Galoy wide open. 3. Galoy. He gets fouled on the 3. And Wico, that's not a foul you want to commit. And Galoy will head to the free throw line. Take a look at this one more time. Wico definitely in the shooting cylinder of Galoy. And that's going to be 3 shots for Galoy. First free throw goes in for Galoy. Galoy, 2 for 2 so far. Big shots here for Galoy to tie the biggest lead of the ball game if he makes one more. Ooh, Galoy, 2 out of 3. 13-point lead once again for the Generals, 36-23. Galoy with 5 points here in the second. Natividad guarding Khan. KB Luid trying to find Khan once again, as that's going to be another offensive foul against Toquero once again. And that was right in front of our referee, the sideline referee, right in front. Take a look at this one more time. Toquero. Oh, that's definitely an offensive foul using the hips. Again, that's clearly an offensive foul by Toquero. Mayo goes to Sampurna. Sampurna. Galoy back to Natividad. Santos, it's a wide open shot. No. Basket. Sampurna to Natividad. Natividad drains the shot. Again, another second chance opportunity for Taguig. And now this is a 15-point lead. Back to Khan. Drive inside. No. Turnover. Galoy. Ahead of the pack. Galoy slithers in. Reverse layup. No. Sampurna gets the foul call. Manalang had to foul Sampurna, and Sampurna had really good position off of that offensive board. So once again, another second chance opportunity for Taguig. KB Luid Kapampangan really having a hard time getting those rebounds. Sampurna missing that first free throw, so he's gone a bit quiet after that 10-point burst in the first quarter. All happening within the first 7 minutes of that first quarter for Mike Sampurna. Sampurna, 1 out of 2, 39-23. 16-point lead now for the Generals with 4:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Wide open 3. They need this. Still no go. Battle for the boards. Look at that. Still ends up with Taguig. Galoy ahead to Natividad. Natividad, quick crossover. He draws the foul against Villarente. Take a look at it one more time. Crossover. And they get tangled up. Definitely the left arm of Villarente. And smart play by Natividad since KB Luid is already in the penalty. That leads to 2 shots at the line for Natividad. First one goes in. Natividad 2 for 2, 41-23. 4:22 remaining in the second quarter, 18-point ball game. Manalang driving inside, trying to outmuscle Natividad, has to clear. Villarente drives with the lane. Villarente kicks it out. Drive inside. Wow, what a play! Isidro hangs in the air and gets the layup to go. Fast break opportunity Too easy for Fidel Castro from a pass from Natividad. So those 2 points easily returned by the Generals. And that's going to be a foul against Castro. Fouling Isidro. Take a look at this. Great play. Sampurna to Natividad. Natividad touch pass to Castro. (43-25). Ball's now with KBA Luid. Crossover by Manala. Outside shot. Still no go by Villarente. And Taguig is trying to increase this lead. Natividad crossing over against Manala. Leaving Manala behind. Kicks it out. Castro for 3. No. Again, almost another second chance opportunity for Taguig. Manala inside, losing the handle. Rebound goes back to Manala. They drop it off. Layup. Still no go. Rebound ends up with Santos. Lontok. Sampurna hangs, fires, gets the basket, plus the foul. What a play by Mike Sampurna. Take a look at this one more time. Sampurna hangs, gets it, plus the foul. That's another highlight play by Sampurna, knowing the contact was coming. Hangs to the air and gets that shot. Mike Sampurna with a dominant first half. And it's a 20-point game. But Sampurna can't get the three-point play. 45-25. KB Luid has to find some offense. The defense has been there and haven't had enough opportunities to score. So shoots a 3. So still no go. Rare second chance opportunity here for KB Luid. Let's see if they can get their first second chance points in this ball game. Isidro. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Isidro. That's going to be an offensive foul, this time by So. Take a look at it one more time. So, with the screen. Referees called that a foul. Santos bringing the ball down. Khan back in the game. Only 2 points for Lancer Khan. Sampurna again. Gets blocked this time by So. Great play. Ball will stay with the Generals. Nice block by So. Sampurna thought he had a wide open lane. It's blocked easily, but on the other end, Santos. Knockout play. We're not even done with the replay. Santos just sneaks behind So and gets that layup to go. You would think it's a close game with the way the defense chants are roaring here in the June Duenas gym. But the Generals are up by 22, almost doubling up on the score of KBA Luid, and they turn the ball over. Things unraveling here for KBA Luid Kapampangan in game 1. Take a look at this. Santos just sneaks behind the defense. KBA Luid not ready for any of that. Sampurna swinging the ball around. Santos drops it off. Nice pass. Lontok just couldn't finish. Ahead of the pack, Sampurna gets the basketball. Natividad ahead. It's a 4-2 fast break, and Natividad fails to get it. Lontok gets it inside over So. Lontok just tips it to himself. It's a 24-point lead. It's a dominant ball game here for the Generals. Just in sync, guys. Isidro inside. Reverse layup. Wow, what a highlight play. Everybody here loved that by Wico. true offensive foul against Lontok. Trying to do his early work against Wico. A bit too much physicality for Jonas Lontok. Under a minute to go, everything going the way of the Generals here in this game. Take a look at this one more time. Again, that's how you want to do it if you're a big guy. You go to work early, but not too strong as what Lontok did, using that arm to push Wico away. And we have a substitution here on the floor. LJ Mayo coming in for Jonas Lontok. The score is 49-27. If you're KBA Luid, you want to have a solid last minute here in this ball game to give you some momentum or something to look forward to in the second half. Khan has only 2 points in this game. In the corner, quick trigger. 3 is good for KBA Luid. Manalang, much needed 3, cuts the lead down to 19. Natividad goes to Castro. Castro, nobody closes out on him. Shoots a 3, misses. Battle for the rebound. Fast break opportunity. This is what you want if you're KB Luid. All the way. Layup is good. Taguig calls timeout after their 24-point lead. Quickly gets cut down to 17. Manalang providing the energy here. 5 straight points for Manalang, including this easy layup for KB Luid Kapampangan, but they're still down big. 49-32. We'll be back after this timeout. Take a look at our cell phone boxes here. This is to protect the integrity, credibility of every match. Teams are required to surrender their mobile phones 15 minutes before game time. And as we have a full house here at the Jun Dueñas Gym. Lots of Taguig fans, Generals fans here at the venue, of course. As their team is up by 17 points, almost the end of the first half. But again, a great run by KB Luid. As I said, give them a bit of life here. And they get the steal off of the timeout. Khan all the way. And he gets the foul. And they want to challenge the foul here from Mayo. The ball definitely does count. Mayo doesn't even touch Khan on that play. And there was a foul. And that's what they're calling. That's what they're saying. There was no foul. And we'll be back after this timeout as we have a challenge on the floor. So the challenge was successful. No foul on Mayo, but the point does count for Lancer Khan. 15-point lead. So this is the ending to the first half that you want if you're KBA Luid. After being down by 24. Down by just 15, but Sampurna is inside and skies in the air for that great layup. And we have a delay of the game warning. No foul called. So 17-point lead with 3 seconds remaining. KB Luid wants to call time. As they have a timeout here. Oh no, they wanted to bring players in. So Brabas comes in for Castro. 3 seconds remaining, 17-point lead. So Taguig gets a bit of points back after giving up a 9-0 run. But we have a timeout. Final timeout of the half by KB Luid Kapampangan. We'll be back after a bit. Back to the ball game here, the June Duenas Gymnasium, as Taguig back up by 17 after a beautiful layup by their leader, Mike Sampurna. Meanwhile, KB Luid Kapampangan has 3 seconds to get this across and get a shot to go. Taguig, one last stop. Will give you a 17-point lead at the half. As they step out of bounds, and that is halftime for this ball game. And they want to take a look at this, as they say KB Luid step on the sideline, so Taguig might get one more shot here if there was time left. You got to take a look at this, as there was no foul called on the defense. They say he stepped out of bounds, and if there's time remaining, it's going to be the ball of Taguig and a chance to shoot. So again, still not halftime. Oh, there you go. Referee signal, that's it. We're headed to halftime right now with the Taguig Generals. A dominant first half. 17-point lead was as high as 24 at one point. With KB Luid giving themselves some life with that end of the game run in the final minute. And our score is 51-34 as both teams in a war here, led by Mike Sampurna. The Taguig Generals lead us at the half, 51-34.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang.
Pushing the pace to Sampurna. Sampurna, hop step layup is good by Mike Sampurna. What a move! Hop step. What a finish by Mike Sampurna. 2 highlight plays already here for Sampurna in the first quarter.
Lahat ng bagay, alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab
No.
laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat.
Nice play inside. Magpantay zooming down court for that layup.
mahusay sa daang matira matibay. Ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaan.
Oh, steal! And here's the run. Oh, public display of rejection.
Handang makipagsabayan NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalok ng puso. Handang makipagsabayan.
Last few possessions of the second quarter. Hermonio drives to the right. Hermonio sits. Layup is good by Hermonio. Hangs in the air for a long time and gets the friendly roll.
Handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay. Kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray. Kahit mapagod maglaway, gagawin ko ang lahat. Kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa
Montevilla turns on the boosters against Austria. Back the layup is good plus the foul. What a move by Ondevilla. Takes the contact and finishes with the left, showing the right. Take a look at this, showing the right and going left. 10 seconds remaining. Ondevilla has to go. Ondevilla for the win! What a shot by Ondevilla! And they're saying that beats the clock, but there should be time.
Tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin. Pagbutin ang lahat ang bituin ay sukitin.
Ooh, what a play! As Magpantay gets it for the Express. But look at that jam by Magpantay. Too easy for Magpantay as he skies high and throws it down for the Express.
Mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan NBL.
Lontok outside to Mayo. Takes the pass. Outside to Ordonez. Takes the 3 over Madanlo. Too strong. Loose ball picked up by Mayo. Sampurna with a fake. Sampurna with a finish. Excellent move by Mike Sampurna. Faking that pass.
Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay. Pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang
Will begin play with the inbound. This fellow veteran, Raymart. Amil goes to the timeline. Begaso with the cut. Oh, look at the extension of Vinny Begaso.
pag-usayan. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin. Pagbutin ang lahat.
Tuto natividad. Sampurna. Sampurna spins. Layup is good. Ties the game at 107. What a play by Mike Sampurna. Drives left, wheeling and dealing here in this ball game.
NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalok ng puso. Handang makipagsabayan NBL.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili. Di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang
Ball game, halftime score 51-34 in favor of the Taguig Generals as KBA Luid uphill climb for them here in the second quarter of game 1. Take a look at the field goals. 19 of 45 for the Generals, 13 of 30 for KBA Luid. So more chances for the Generals here in this ball game. Rebounding 32 to 15. That has led to this stat line. Second chance points 25 for Taguig, 0 for KBA Luid, as the Generals have had 16 offensive rebounds in this game compared to the 2 of KBA Luid Kapampangan. Just a dominant board game on the boards for the Generals. Fast break points also in favor of Taguig, 13 to 4. And let's take a look also at our leading scorers. Manalang leads the way for 9. Lancer Khan with 6 for KBA Luid. Miko Santos with 4. Antiza with 4. Meanwhile, for the Generals, Mike Sampurna already with 15. Lontok with 8. Castro and Natividad tied at 5 for the Generals. But the list goes on for the Generals as everybody has contributed so far for this squad. So let's see if the Generals will continue to sail here in the second half as we invite you guys to join us for the NBL Youth Season 2023 third conference. Take a look at the categories: 8 under, 10 under, 12 under, 14 under, 16 under, 19 under, and 21 under. Magsisimula po starting on October 2023. Join us there as we show you guys great youth basketball. And speaking of great, our audience here in the June Duenas Gym in Taguig City. A great audience, a packed June Duenas Gymnasium here in Taguig City as this is the NBL President's Cup Season 2023 Finals and is presented to you by Aliw Channel 23. Thank you guys for watching us through Aliw 23, also on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Maraming salamat to everybody watching us on all these platforms as we get ready to start the third quarter. With Taguig in possession of the basketball, LJ Mayo, Harvey Sobrabas, Castro, Sampurna, and Oliveria, the starters for Taguig. Meanwhile, for KB Luid, down by 17. And we have an offensive foul. This time it's against Oliveria, getting called for the legal screen. Antiza to Manalang. Manalang still with the basketball. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Asking for a screen from Suing to the corner. 3-point shot. Too strong. Battle for the board. Second chance opportunity. No. Mayo gets the rebound. Sobrabas ahead to Sampurna. Castro to Sobrabas. Castro was open, but Sobrabas drives inside for the layup. That's the threat of Castro in the corner. The defense couldn't fully commit to Harvey Sobrabas driving the lane. 53, 34, one and done for KB Luid as Manalang missing on the 3. Castro open to the corner. Sampurna jump shot. No. Rebound ends up back with Castro. Subrabas inside, floater. Subrabas in and out. Rebound by KBA Luid. Antiza driving all the way. Nice drop pass. And that layup is good for Santos. Mayo bringing the ball down. Castro releases to Sampurna. Mayo had 1-3 earlier. He drives, gets the ball taken away from him. Too much dribbling for LJ Mayo. Mayo tracked that down, and Antiza couldn't shoot over him. Castro, big trigger, 4-3. No, Oliveria gets called for the foul. Castro has missed his wide open threes, but take a look at this chase down by Mayo. You really will hesitate on that one, and he got a piece of that basketball. The athleticism from LJ Mayo, and you gotta love Mike Sampurna right behind him getting that rebound. Meanwhile, KBA Luid down by 17, drives inside, powering their way through. Layup is good for Santos. Subrabas now being guarded by Antiza. And that's gonna be a foul on Antiza. 15-point game. KBA Luid getting a bit of momentum here. Santos might have gotten away with a couple of steps there. Castro to the corner to Sampurna. Oliveria back to Castro. Castro thought about it. Mayo. Subrabas, nice fake inside. Basket is good by Harvey Subrabas. Point game. Third quarter goes on. Both teams scoring on baskets here. Go back to the outside. 3-point shot is good. Big shot for Antiza. Lead is just down to 14 if you're Generals. Big shot by Antiza. Mayo again almost losing the basketball there, but he gets fouled. Foul's going to be Antiza. And they warned Tungkol for complaining too much. Inside Mayo. Back to Castro, to the corner, to Subrabas. Nice pass, Subrabas inside to Sampurna! What court vision by Subrabas. Subrabas has had an effect here in the third quarter. 16-point game. They want to go down low. Santos gets closed off. Santos kicks it out to the corner. Manala made one earlier. This time doesn't get it to go. Mayo gobbles up the rebound. Subrabas ahead to Castro. Castro stops, pops, shoots. And there's going to be a foul first. And look, that's going to go against KBA Luid. What happens here? Oliveria trying to clear some space for his teammate, and he gets hit in the head on that one. Again, he's trying to battle, trying to get that low post position or that rebounding position, and looks like Santos got him in the head with that arm. And again, let's see if it's an F1 or an F2 because it's above the shoulders. let's see what the referees call here as Castro was getting ready to shoot that shot. The whistle came and an unsportsmanlike foul call. F1 or F2, that's what we're talking about here. Should be shots for Taguig if they maintain the call. The referees are still looking at the replay. Coach Bing Victoria calmly sitting down here with his team up by 16 points. Trying to survive a furious rally by KBA Luid. But so far, KBA Luid, their main gunner, Lancer Khan, who averages 24 points a game, only has 6 in this game. 4 of those coming in the last minute of that second quarter. And they need Lancer Khan if they want to have a chance here in this series. But the game plan of the Generals has worked so far, stopping Lancer Khan from going left and scoring. Meanwhile, Mike Sampurna continues to pour on the points here for the Generals. That's the matchup we're looking at, Sampurna and Khan. And let's see, our referees are still taking a look at this. Let's see what the final call is. Take a look at this. One more time. Castro gets it. Oliveri and Santos were battling down low. Oliveria gets hit by the elbow of Santos. Was that Santos? Sorry. That's Suing. Sorry, Suing. Gets Oliveria on the head with the forearm plus the elbow. The referees have a call here. Let's see what the referee's final call is. So again, our referees have a call here. Let's see.
Offensive foul on number 7, Kevin Oliveira. That's his third. Technical foul on Kevin Luid. Number 21, Calvin Sweet for unnecessary contact during the 10-ball situation.
So okay, the final call is an offensive foul on Kevin Oliveira, but a technical foul on Suing for that extra motion after a dead ball. So Oliveira will head to the free throw line for the technical free throw. Oliveira, not technically a great free throw shooter. Let's see if he can take advantage here. Makes the free throw. And the ball will head to KBA Luid. And that's a 17-point ball game. But once again, in favor of the Generals. Oliveria with 3 fouls. 2 quick ones, or 3 quick ones here actually in the third quarter. Will get replaced by Lotok. Antiza looking for Manalang. It's been Antiza and Manalang doing damage for KBA Luid. Wide open lane, drive inside. Nice layup! As Manalang finds a way to get that shot to go. Lancer Khan in the game for KBA Luid. KBA Luid has found some offense here in this quarter. So Brabas gets the basketball. The Generals find a way to get it across. Castro inside to Mayo. Mayo gets trapped with a double team. Mayo gets away. Releases to Lontok. Shoots at jumper. Lontok in and out. Driving inside. What a play. Layup is good for Antiza. Lead is down to 13. So once again, it's Antiza and Manalang doing the damage for KBA Luid. Mayo kicks it out. Sampurna spins. Layup. No. Yes! For Sampurna! Sampurna, just when he thought he can't get that shot to go, finds a way to roll it in. But KBA Luid has silenced the crowd a bit here. Lancer Khan shoots a 3. No. Rebound by Mayo. Mayo all the way. Layup is good, plus the foul. And now it's Taguig's time to go on a run. They relaxed a bit Well, 4 straight points builds that lead back up to 14, to 17, I mean. As Mayo will get a chance for a 3-point play opportunity after getting fouled here by Santos. What a beautiful move and play from the Generals. Mayo doesn't take advantage. Lead back up to 17. So they survived that mini run by KBA Luid. Let's see where they will go. They're back to Manalang. Manalang gets closed out. Santos inside to Isidro. Isidro. Nice play. Over and under LJ Mayo. Rabas gets the ball back. They try to go up high to Sampurna. Mayo is there. Ooh! Isidro gets it to go after fumbling the basketball. Mayo's getting ready to block that one. Back to 13. KBA Luid coming alive here in the third. Natividad to Sampurna. Back to Lontok. Dan Natividad to Subrabas. Traveling call against Taguig. KBA Luid with a chance. Take a look at this. Nice move by Isidro. Taking the contact. Faking up. Going the other way. Isidro meanwhile fumbling the basketball. Gets it to go. KBA Luid with a lot of energy here. Isidro almost losing the basketball. Jump shot. Way off. Rebound by Sampurna. They go to Natividad. Castro. Shoots it. Rebound by Sampurna. Put back is good. Isidro fires a 3. No. Rebound. Natividad. Head start for Dan Natividad. Pulls up. Jump shot. Natividad. No. And we have a foul called. It's going to be against Jonas Lontok. And that last play by Mike Sampurna. It's coming out of nowhere, getting that rebound and put back. Just effort for Mike Sampurna. Take a look at this. Castro missing again on the 3. Sampurna's skying high and putting that ball in. Manalang fires away a 3. Way off as an air ball by Manalang. Second chance points, 27-0. Again, that's the category where the Generals have just taken advantage of in this game. As you see, Coach Reina Cabrera not happy with this game so far, as his team is still down by 15. But they're playing way better here in the third quarter, trimming that 17-point lead down to 15. Taguig has kept answering the call. And we have an unsportsmanlike foul. Let's see what the call is. As a referee immediately signaled an unsportsmanlike foul. Dan Natividad was in the middle of that. Our score is still 64-49 with 4:16 remaining here in the third quarter. Take a look at this. Natividad trying to break the defense, and he got hit on the face. Natividad also hits his defender. So let's see. Both of them actually fouled each other. So let's see what the call is here by the referee. They're still taking a look at the replay. Take a look at it one more time. Natividad gets hit in the face. That's why he kind of threw an elbow afterwards at Antiza. But Natividad definitely got hit on the face of that one. Could be a double foul. Could be a foul in the technical. Let's see. Our referees finally have a call here. Let's see if it's an F1 or an F2. Our referee's heading to a technical table. It's going to be an F1 on Antiza, hitting Natividad on the face. So the Generals will get 2 free throws plus ball possession here. So a big play. And Natividad misses the first one. Natividad, second free throw. Missing both. Take a look at this. On this angle, Natividad trying to get away from Antiza. He gets hit on the face by Antiza. So 4:16 remaining here. 14 seconds to shoot. Fourth foul on Antiza. As the Generals missing 2 free throws on that play. Sampurna gets the basketball. They kick it out. Natividad, nice fake. Jump shot. Still can't get it to go. So gets the rebound. Solid rebound. Great defensive possession by KB Luid, not allowing those points after the F1. Isidro gets trapped in the corner. Releases to So. So drives inside. Back to Isidro. Ooh, nice play inside. Tutungkul. Lead us back down to 13. That was a big misses by Natividad, and now a turnover. So the Generals gets caught slacking here in the third quarter as KBA Luid coming on strong here in the third quarter. And they're doing all this without so far the scoring prowess of Lancer Khan, who now has the basketball. Khan to the corner. Isidro thought about it. Drives, and he gets fouled. Hard foul. Isidro falls to the floor. Santos comes out of the ball game. MJ Mayo coming in. Abiran also coming in for Jonas Lonto. Isidro to So. 14 seconds on the shot clock. So posting up Mayo. They go back out. Manalang. Khan. Khan. Nice move by Lancer Khan. Lead is down to 11. Fans here getting antsy as KB Luid with a big run here in the third quarter to put them back in the ball game. What will be the answer of the Generals? Sampurna to the corner. Mayo shoots a 3. Made one earlier. Almost makes another one. Gets the ball back. Throws the ball away. Isidro doesn't see Mayo from behind. Castro steps in. Jump shot. Castro just can't get anything to go today. Ball will go back to KB Luid. (64-53). KB Luid can make it a single-digit ball game. This is what they want. Big 3. No, rebound by Mayo. Fast break opportunity. Sampurna. Ball will stay with the Generals. Good defense from Isidro. Galoy coming in. Ordonez coming in. Replacing Sampurna and Castro. Mayo gets it out to Galoy. Natividad shoots a 3. No. And that goes out of bounds as Taguig has gone cold here in the third. Meanwhile, KB Luid, another chance to make it a single-digit ball game. Nalang, bring the ball down. They're still trying to get Khan going. Khan. Isidro for 3. No. Rebound goes to Mayo. Galoy gets it ahead of everybody. Cross-court pass to Ordonez. Back to Natividad. Ordonez fakes, steps in. Short stab jumper. Air balls. As nothing is going right now here in the third for the Taguig Generals. Manalang wants to attack. Kicks it out to So. So slows things down. They can cut it back down to a 9-point game or further. Khan, head of steam. Gets fouled. Will go to the free throw line. That's going to be 2 free throws for Lancer Khan. Santos coming in for Isidro. First free throw for Khan. That sails out. Khan, 1 out of 2 for Lancer Khan. Gabiran gets it to Ordonez, trying to break this full court defense. They get it to Galoy. Galoy ahead of steam. Galoy all the way, and he gets fouled. That's going to be 2 free throws for Edsel Galoy. And again, that's the mismatch that Galoy creates. He has a good height for his size, but he can put the ball on the floor and shoot it like a guard. And KBA Luid is putting on a big guy on him that he can just easily break through. But Galoy missing the first free throw. The Generals just gone cold shooting-wise here in the third after a blistering first half. 1 out of 2 for Galoy, back to an 11-point game. Again, if you're KB Luid, you should be happy about this quarter. That 17-point lead is down to 11, and you can even push it further and make it a single-digit game. And Santos gets blocked. So, a bit too slow to get that shot to go. Gets cleanly blocked. Take a look at this. Definitely a block. No foul call there. So, posting up against Mayo. So, forcing the issue. So, no. Inside Santos. Santos this time gets fouled. Santos will head to the free throw line to try to make it a single-digit game. Take a look at that. Santos against Gabiran. Galoy climbing the back of Santos. Definitely a foul. New players coming in for both squads. Santos at the line for KB Luid. Missing the first free throw. So both teams missing free throws. Santos 1 out of 2. 10-point game. 65-55. Ordonez against Antiza has 4 fouls. Ordonez shoots a 3. No. Rebound goes to Mayo. Mayo put back, no. Inside. Put back is good for Gabiran. Oh, look at that. Unforced error by KB Luid. Too much dribbling by Antiza. Taguig again, those second chance opportunities. Doing damage. 3 seconds remaining in this quarter. Natividad has time. Galoy put it on the floor and doesn't realize it's 3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. He had a good looking 3-point shot there if he released it. But that is the end of the third quarter as the Taguig Generals maintain a double-digit lead, 12-point lead against the KB Luid Kabambangan, trying their best to make this a ball game here in the fourth quarter. as Manalang and Antiza leading the way for KBA Luid Kapampangan. Meanwhile, Harvey Sobrabas and Mike Sampurna, the go-to guys here for the Taguig Generals. The score after 3, 67-55.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Take a look at our home crowd here at the June Duenas Gymnasium in Taguig City, hoping that their team wins the game 1 of the finals today in these two squads, as Taguig still leads it by 12 after 3 quarters, but they were outscored by KBA Luid Kapampangan in the 3rd quarter, 21-16. As first possession will end up with KBA Luid. A loud crowd here in Taguig. And thank you for everybody who joined us, or who are joining us here for game 1 of the finals of the NBL President's Cup season 2023. Start of the 4th quarter. Santos hands it off. Antiza driving inside, layup, no. Galoy gets the rebound. He gets double team. Goes to Natividad, they have numbers. Ordonez, nice fake, steps in, jump shot, Ordonez, yes sir, hits the mid-range jumper. 14-point game. Lancer Khan, 7 points in this game. 9 points, sorry, for Lancer Khan. Finally gets his lefty drive, jump shot doesn't go, gets the rebound. Khan attacks again. This time to Santos. Santos mustering his way inside, gets closed off. Nice pass to the corner. Shot a bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. Ends up with Gabiran. That resets the shot clock, and that's going to be a foul. If Gabiran gets called for an unsportsmanlike foul, and Khan. Take a look at this. There was a whistle before the drive of Khan, and then Gabira had an extra motion. So let's see what they call here. Let's see. Khan drives inside after the whistle, and Gabira swings his arm down. Let's see if they call it an F1 or F2, or just a regular foul. Well, let's see what the referees call here. We're still taking a look at the referee. That was after the whistle for the foul. Gabiran fouled Khan on the drive. So let's see what the referees are talking about here. We've had a couple of these very technical calls here by the referees. Now let's see, a referee now is at the scorer's table. Let's see what the final call is. That's his 3rd foul. Technical foul of the game generals, number 13, John Gabira, for unnecessary contact. So they call a technical foul on Gabira for unnecessary contact after the whistle. Good call by the referee. Khan missing the technical free throw. Even that kind of day for Lancer Khan. Only has 9 points to his name after averaging, ladies and gentlemen, he averages 24 points. And the defensive game plan has been working so far for the Taguig Generals. Again, Lancer Khan always wants to go right, left, and he gets his lane on that play. And that's the 11th point for Khan. Natividad goes to Galoy. Galoy hangs in the air. He gets blocked by Son. That's going to be an offensive foul on Edsel Galoy. Take a look at this. Galoy using that left hand to ward off the defense of Saw, but Saw still gets to that basket. What a play for Saw. Again, KBA Luid playing so much better here in the second half. Khan gets it one more time. He has 11 points in this game. Shoots a three. Rebound by Mayo. Ordonez fakes, drives, steps in, kicks it back out, swings it back out to Ordonez. Natividad wide open, goes inside, drops it off. Lontok, easy basket. Call a foul on Natividad. Look at this pass by Natividad. The whole KBA Luid team confused after that pass. Meanwhile, he was called for a foul, battling on that screen. Ball will stay with KBA Luid. Khan with a basketball against Natividad. 3-point shot, short. Battle for the rebound. So fires the three. Way off. Rebound goes to Ordonez. Ordonez gets trapped. Releases to Natividad. Inside again. Lontok waited for the defense. Gets the basket anyway. Plus the foul. Another beautiful pass from Dan Natividad. These two have connected in back-to-back possessions, and Lontok is showing who's the strongest guy on the floor against two defenders. Gets the basket plus the foul. 73-57. Generals now coming on strong early here in the fourth, trying to get that knockout punch to put this game away, and that lead is back up to 17. KBA Luid doing their best to put that back down to at least a 10-point game, and the Generals counter back with a haymaker of their own. Isidro. Tuso. Khan. Driving right. Losing control. Ordonez gets fouled by Saw. Good foul by Ordonez to stop the fast break. By Saw, I mean, to stop the fast break of Ordonez. Again, Taguig is just trying to make Lancer Khan go right, and he's had trouble going right. As you can see on that play, he just falls to the floor. Natividad to Lontok. The corner, Ordonez. Back to Natividad. Natividad, nice pass again inside. That's 3 straight assists for Dan Natividad, who has just taken over this game. Point game. Antiza out to Isidro. Spins. Isidro. Khan. What a move! Sampurna to Mayo. Back to Ordonez. They go down low. Lontok swings it. Ordonez shoots a three. Yes, sir! Ordonez with a big three. 20-point game once again. The Generals with the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter. Trying to take away all the life of KBA Luid for a comeback. Isidro, tough shot. No go. Sails out of bounds. KBA Luid, nothing happening on offense. Looks like this knockout punch of Generals have taken the life out of KBA Luid here in game one. Mayo inside again. Mayo, no. Sampurna almost got an offensive board. Khan. And that's a good hard foul by Ordonez and Lancer Khan. Khan is getting ready to take off. Khan to the corner. Isidro tries one more time. Isidro still no. Mayo gobbles up the rebound. What a dominant rebounding performance for LJ Mayo. Mayo has 15 or 16 rebounds in this ball game already. That's just how dominant he's been on the board. That's going to be another foul on KBA Luid. Natividad has just been a dominant presence here on the floor, acting as their floor general. Those 3 assists just essentially broke this game wide open once again to make it a 20-point game in favor of the Generals. And the starters are sitting back down for the Generals. Mayos sits down. Ordonez sits down as well. As we see Kapitan Junjun Dueñas enjoying the game here of his hometown team, the Taguig Generals. Natividad, 2 out of 2. Lead is at 21. Again, biggest of the game was 24. And Taguig is nearing that once again. After a slow third quarter, we've had a dominant fourth so far. Lancer Khan finally getting going a bit too late here in this game. Natividad gets it to Santos. Sampurna. Lontok posting up. Kicks it out. Natividad slithering his way back to Subrabas. Subrabas has to release. Shot clock violation against Taguig. Good defense by KBA Luid. That's going to be an off. Let's see. Is it an F1 or an F2 as Lancer Khan is down on the floor? It's like a technical foul is going to be called on Natividad. Khan got hit on a place where you don't want to get hit. On the floor right now. Natividad saying that he flopped. Let's see what happens here. Lancer Khan is just taking a beating in this game. Definitely Natividad hit Lancer Khan. But nothing intentional. He was just trying to get through the screen. Let's see what if they maintain that call. Let's see what a final call here. We've had a lot of this today as our referees are calling this game close, allowing cooler heads to prevail. As our referees are heading now to our technical table or scorers table for the call. scores 81-61, halfway point of the fourth quarter. If KBA Luid has to try to come back in this game, they have to do it now. It's going to be F1 on Dan Natividad. Third foul on Natividad. 2 free throws plus possession for KBA Luid. This is a big possession. Answer Khan, 2 free throws, but he's missed a couple of free throws in this game. Makes the first one. Big possession here for KBA Luid to keep themselves in this ball game. 1 out of 2 for Khan. Doing a bit more here in the fourth quarter, but he's been held in check so far. To Manala. Khan trying to be a bit more aggressive. To Isidro. Isidro losing the handle. They kick it out. Manala losing the basketball, so Brabas takes it away. Khan gets the pass from Sobrabas. And he gets fouled. Khan gets the basket plus the foul. Sobrabas with a silly decision to pass the ball there. Gives up this shot. That's definitely a shooting foul. And Khan makes it anyway. This is a big play, big possessions right now for Lancer Khan to keep KBA Luid in striking distance. Khan makes a 3-point play. It's just down to a 16-point ball game. The Taguig can't relax. As the defense of KBA Luid is really good. So Brabas to Mayo. Mayo again losing the basketball. That's been happening so far in this game. Khan inside gets another one. Just down to a 14-point ball game. It's been the defense of KBA Luid keeping them in this ball game. So Brabas trying to find Castro. They go down to Lontok. Castro for 3. Castro in and out. Mayo is there. Can't get it to go. Khan with the rebound. KBA Luid pushing the pace. Big 3 if this goes in. Rebound goes to Mayo. And they bring the ball down. Taguig using as much time as they can. They can't relax though. Just a 14-point game. That big run by KBA Luid really keeping them in this game. They go back down to Lontok. Lontok fade away. Shot. No. Good rebound by Antiza. Fast break opportunity. Manala drops it off. Suing. Goes back out to Antiza. They go to Khan. Khan for 3. Khan makes a 3! That's a big play for Lancer Khan, who has come alive here in the fourth quarter. And Lancer Khan pulls it within 11. And this is not over, ladies and gentlemen. As Taguig holding on to this 11-point lead, and you have a timeout called on the floor. Score is 81-70. And when you thought he was struggling this ball game, Lancer Khan has brought himself back in this game, the rest of his team, to be within striking distance. Just an 11-point game capped by this big 3-pointer to push this deficit down to 11. And Taguig now in a world of trouble because there's still over 4 minutes in this game. And KBA Luid looks like they're getting back into form here. Sampurna inside. Lancer Khan now has 21 points. 12 points all here in the fourth quarter. He's nearing his average. So that good defense of Taguig throughout the ball game has been broken by Lancer Khan here in the fourth. Sampurna tumbled really hard on that play. That's going to be free throws for Mike Sampurna to stop this run from KBA Luid, to stop the bleeding. Lancer Khan once again, first 3 quarters, only 9, 12 already here in the fourth for 21 points. What a game by Lancer Khan. 3-point plays, 3-point shots, doing a bit of everything here in the fourth, doing everything he can to get his team back into this ball game. Sampurna, meanwhile, at the line. Woo, getting the roll. Shooter's touch for Mike Sampurna. And this is what you want if you're Taguig. Stopping the run of KBA Luid, stopping the running momentum as they've been just out in the open floor scoring. Sampurna, 2 out of 2. Big free throws for Mike Sampurna. Antiza to Manalang. Manalang to Antiza. They want to go to Khan. Antiza drops it off. Fade away. No, floater goes to Natividad. Good rebound by Natividad. The Generals want to slow things down. Mayo, though, drives inside. He gets blocked, and that's a hard foul. And that's going to be 2 shots for LJ Mayo. And again, I like the message of Coach Bing Victoria for sure, that he said they still have to be aggressive, even though with this big lead. Suing. Oh, that's going to be a foul, hitting the arm of LJ Mayo. Two free throws here can make it really tough for KBA Luid, but Mayo misses the first one. Mayo. Ooh, missing both. Big misses for LJ Mayo. Meanwhile, Khan, he likes this, having the basketball with a head of steam. Khan driving left, drops it off, Suing. Ooh, nice defense! And block from Mayo. And these are the stops that the Generals need. And they're just using a lot of time here. Mayo gets it. Posting up against a smaller Antiza. Cleans in, shot. That goes in for LJ Mayo. And the referees called it unsportsmanlike foul on Jonas Lontok, or was it on LJ Mayo after he made the shot? Wow. Let's see what happened here. Mayo leans in. Going up, trying to go for the offensive board. And he got called for an unsportsmanlike foul on that one. I'm not sure about that call. I have to take a look at it one more time. I don't know where the F1 or the unsportsmanlike foul will come from. So he climbs up. Let's see what happens. So Mayo tries to go for the offensive board because he wasn't sure if his shot was going to go. Let's see. Because Suing actually stuck his hip out. So let's see what the referees call here. Because Mayo... Let's see what they call here. Will they uphold the F1 here? .315 to go here. 50-point lead, 85 to 70. A lot of stoppages in this game. let's see. They call a technical foul on LJ Mayo. So that's going to be free throws for Manalang. Manalang makes the free throw. A bit over 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. KBA Luid will have the basketball down by 14. They don't have a lot of time. They have to go earlier. Khan again. They go to Atiza. Hands it off to Manalang. Manalang drives left. Hangs in the air. Gets the basket plus the foul. What a play by Manalang. Lead is back down to 12. And Manalang can make it an 11-point ball game. So KBA Luid still in this game. Free throw is good. 3-point play opportunity successful by Manalang. It's an 11-point game. Taguig, they were up by 20 again. And KBA Luid just roaring back once again, making this an 11-point lead. When you thought it was over, KBA Luid keeps on coming back. Mayo against Khan. Mayo inside, overpowering Khan. 87-74. Manalang losing the basketball. Mayo gets it. Sampurna slows things down. Natividad falls to the floor. Gets it to Lontok. Kicks it out to Sampurna. Ooh, Natividad with a spin. Was wrong on that spin. Gets the ball back and they use more time. Drops it off to Lontok for the shot. Dan Natividad has just had some beautiful assists here in the fourth quarter. And Jonas Lontok has been on the receiving end of that one more often than not. Take a look at this drive. Natividad just drops it off to a wide open Jonas Lontok. And that gives him back a 15-point lead with 2 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Back to the ball game as KB Luid Kapampangan down by 15 after that beautiful pass by Dan Natividad. Take a look at the passes by Natividad here in the fourth quarter. Just room service dimes for his teammates. And Natividad with 9 assists. Mayo with 13 rebounds. Mike Sampurna with 22 points. Plus 16 offensive rebounds, plus 28 second chance points. That's the story of the game. That's why Taguig is cruising to this double-digit victory. It's going to be hard now for KB Luid to come back here. Down by 15 with just 2 minutes remaining in this game. But we've seen crazier things happen. As KB Luid can put up points in a hurry. KB Luid has just fought back here in the second half, playing so much better than the first half. Nice block by Natividad. Ball ends up with Gabiran. Natividad read that perfectly. And that might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be enough time for KB Luid to come back in this game. Natividad leans in. He draws the foul. That's going to be 2 shots for Dan Natividad. Natividad with 9 assists. Could end up with a double-double here. What a ball game for this guy. Missing the free throw, 1 out of 2 for Natividad, 90-74. Khan attacking, it's closed off. 3-point shot, KBA Luid, no. Gabiran with the rebound. The Generals have just dominated the boards in this game. That's the story of how they've dominated this game. Rabas in the corner, inside. Mayo, too easy for LJ Mayo. And that leads to a timeout. Oh, just a substitution. No timeouts called here. 1:07 remaining in this game. Again, just a substitution. 92-74. Khan. Again, he's had to earn every single point he's had in this game. So Brabas gets the ball from Gabiran. 18-point game as Taguig cruise to a victory here in Game 1 of the NBL President's Cup Season 2023 Finals. Natividad taking control inside. Lontok back out to Brabas. Gabiran has to shoot. Just use up time here. It's just a great all-around performance for the Generals. They were threatened by KBA Luid in that third quarter and here the fourth quarter. But that big lead in the first half just too much for KBA Luid Kapampangan to overcome. As Game 1 will go to the home team, the Taguig Generals. Have a great night here. September 22 on a Friday night as they will win Game 1 of their final series in defense of their Commissioner's Cup Championship. Congratulations to the Taguig Generals winning this big 92-74 at 18-point victory for the Taguig Generals. Much deserved victory after a great first half. But you have to give it to KBA Luid. Lancer Khan leading the way for them. But was not enough here in this game as we look to their group, and we'll see you guys on Sunday in Pampanga as KBA Luid will try to strike back here. But we're going to be talking to our best player of the ball game in a bit. Our winner, the Taguig Generals, 92-74.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, tapas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa
At nagbabalik tayo. We're back here sa NBL Philippines President's Cup Season 2023. Game 1 of our finals. Taguig Generals win this ball game by 18 points, 92-74. And kasama natin ngayon, joining us is our best player of the ball game, Mike Sampurna. Mike Sampurna finishing this ball game with 22 points, leading the way. 10 points in the first quarter alone. And again, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals for Mike Sampurna as Taguig Generals go up 1-0 against KBA Luid Kapampangan. And joining us right now, Mike Sampurna. Unang-una, Mike, congratulations sa pagkapanalo.
Thank you po.
Ano yung nangyayari sa'yo pagdating sa playoffs, lalo na sa finals, na tumataas yung level ng laro mo?
Inano lang naman po sa amin ng mga coaches, pati teammate ko, na magtiwala lang po kami sa sarili namin, pati sa mga kasama namin sa loob, pati lahat, mamula sa staff, pati lalo na sa mga coaches. Maniwala lang po kami kung ano yung sasabihin nila.
And ano yung napag-usapan nyo kanina sa bench na humahabol yung KBA Luid kanina noong third quarter? Ano yung sabi ng coach na sa inyo? At ano yung mga sinabi nyo sa sarili nyo?
Ang sabi naman po ng mga coach namin na wag namin inisipin na humahabol sila, maglaro lang kami, sundin lang namin yung tinuturo niya. Lahat po, pagtiwala lang din po talaga sa isa't isa, hanapin yung mga mas libre. Yun lang po.
Ayan, and last question na, ano yung naitutulong ng hometown fans nyo dito sa Taguig? Kano kalaki yung tulong doon para sa team nyo?
Sobrang laki po, kaya nagtodong pasalamat po talaga ako sa lahat ng sumusuporta, lalo na kahit mapa-online, pati dito po sa live. Tiyaw, kitang-kita naman po sa likod ko.
Ayan, Mike, pwede mong batiin yung pamilya mo at yung mga nanonood para sa'yo.
Unang-una po, salamat po sa itaas, pati po kay walang sawang sumusuporta po sa amin, kay Mayor Lani Cayetano, at binabati ko po yung fiancé ko na si Erica Jen Robles, and binabati ko rin po yung kaibigan ko si Kuy Will. Happy anniversary sa asawa niya, pati kay Boss M sa Dream Sams team, kay Boss Rani, kay Boss B, tsaka House of Barbers, Sac Basketball, Mid Basketball, and tsaka po sa lahat, pati sa Rakista, Team Rakista, taga Mashville, pati Team Igop. Sa lahat po na nanonood, maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Ako si Mike Sampurna, certified na homegrown ng Taguig City.
Ayan, congratulations to our best player of the ball game, Mike Sampurna, leading the way for the Taguig Generals to go up in this game. To go up this final series, 1-0, best of 5 po tayo. And we'll be back on Sunday for Game 2. But let's take a look at Game 1 of this final series as Mike Sampurna came out firing here in this ball game, hitting that mid-range jumper to start this game. But blessing us with this highlight of a spin move, leading to that beautiful layup. As we see Fidel Castro, his lone three-pointer of the day from the corner. The Generals were up by 11 after 24-13 in the second quarter. LJ Mai with a rare three-pointer for him, top of the key. Meanwhile, KB Luid being led by Antiza, hits that mid-range jump shot, but Nana Natividad, one of his 9 assists in this game, leading to a room service assist for Castro. And look at that move up and under for KBA Luid, but they were still down by 17, 51-34 in that third quarter. KBA Luid Kapampangan coming on strong as they cut that 17-point lead down, led by Manalang and Antiza. Take a look at this. Splitting the defense, driving, going for that reverse layup. Meanwhile, Harvey Sobrabas had a couple of beautiful assists. Downloader, our best player of the ball game, Mike Sampurna, as the Generals just led it by 12 after 3. And in that fourth quarter, Dan Natividad just took over the passing duties, gets that beautiful pass to go, but Lancer Khan had 12 points of his own in the fourth quarter alone to try and lead KB Luid back in this game, but it was just too much. Taguig in that fourth quarter, that double-digit lead was just too much to overcome for KB Luid here in Game 1 as the defending champions cruise to a 92-74 victory here in the NBL President's Cup Season 2023 Finals. And we'll see you guys on Sunday for Game 2 of this final series. It's a best of 5. That means first to 3. And on Sunday, we're going over to Pampanga at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym in San Fernando, Pampanga. That's happening at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. And we'll see you guys there. But as for us, thank you to everybody who watched us online on Facebook and YouTube and on Alio23. Thank you for watching. This is the NBL President's Cup Season 2023 Finals, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan